going to be more strong bonds training events in the future? With the current op tempo, they're extremely valuable to the soldiers and the families.
Well, thank you, Bethany. I will tell you, when I've traveled around the Strong Bonds program, the Army Strong Bonds program, everywhere I go, I hear about the benefits of Strong Bonds. And I have had a number of discussions with General Ray Odierno, who is the Chief of Staff of the Army, also his chaplain, the Army chaplain, Chaplain Rutherford, who is an old friend of ours, Don Rutherford. We have talked to them about the Army Strong Bonds program, and I will tell you, General Odierno is absolutely committed to making sure that the Strong Bonds program, stays in place as much as it can. Now, again, I don't want to mislead anybody out here. There are going to be some cuts to services, but the Strong Bonds program, where the service can't provide it, and this is true of Strong Bonds and other service programs, then again, my intent is to find out what that gap looks like, and where I can help out, I intend to do that. But it also gets back to the advocacy role. So as I mentioned earlier, while there's some things I have no control over, so I have no control over the commissaries and daycares and schools and chapels and those sorts of things, I certainly have the ability to come in and advocate for our soft service members with the service chiefs. And I do that routinely. But candidly, the service chiefs are just as committed as I am to making sure that we're taking care of their service members and their families. I mentioned earlier, I had the commanding officers, the new commanding officers, what's called the pre-command course, down at our Joint Special Operations University earlier today, along with a number of the sergeant majors and command chiefs. And these are the 05, 06 level, and the sergeant majors and master chiefs that are there. And I had the opportunity to tell them very candidly about the quality of leadership in their respective services. And I know all the service chiefs exceedingly well. And these are not only great leaders, these are just wonderful human beings. And from General Dempsey, who is the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Winnefeld, who is the vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and the service chiefs and the service senior enlisted, fabulous people. And I will tell you, as an American citizen, and I think Georgianne knows, all the wives of these guys, she'd tell you the same thing, that the wives are terrific. We're just blessed, frankly, to have this kind of leadership at the senior level. And for me to have an opportunity to engage with them is always a pleasure. And they're just, again, wonderful, honorable, great human beings. So I know as we look at Strong Bonds programs and other programs, the service chiefs, everywhere they can, they are going to take care of their service members to the best of their ability.
Hi, my name is Carolyn. Thank you for doing this town hall, and thank you, Georgianne, for being a part of it. And actually, you already answered my question. My question was about the Strong Bonds training, and it sounds like you're on board to keep that going, so we're happy about that. Thank you.
Thanks. What I need to know, though, is, and our folks here will help track it as well, but as I said, there will be some cuts coming. But if you get to the point where you sense that there's a dramatic downturn in the Strong Bonds support to USSOCOM and to the other units that are there in Fort Bragg, please let General Cleveland know, and he'll let me know, because again, and then I can let, frankly, the Chief of Staff of the Army know, those sorts of things. And this is true for all the units out there. If you really begin to sense that some of these cuts are having an undue effect on your families or your readiness, please let me know. Some of it, there is a little bit of concern that we may find out is unfounded. I don't know yet. And there's still some uncertainty out there about what is sequestration, how is it really going to affect the services on the post, on the base, those sorts of things. So I don't think we fully know yet, but I think as the year goes on, and certainly within the next 2 years, we'll have a much better appreciation for the effects these are having. And then I need all you ladies and service members out there and folks to help me understand what the problem is, so I can do what I can to fix it.